The sport of skiing has been around for over 100 years. However, the sport of freestyle skiing is a much newer invention.
Title, street idol, the beat's vital for my recital. Technique is unbridled, the unique voice and choice of delivery. This is God's gift to lift people out their misery. MCs being bought for petty cash advance. Instead of dancing with the devil, I assume a battle stance, and it's fought with the soul. They sought to control the brainwashed, the taught to walk and talk the road. That's why it's often imitated, but never duplicated. Things that I created, developed, originated. I'm well conducted.
Freestyle skiing began in the 1930s when Norwegian skiers began performing acrobatics during alpine and cross-country training. Until the early 1990s, freestyle parks were for snowboarders only. A pioneering group of skiers became known as the New Canadian Air Force and created the first aerial and rail tricks. They also approached companies with designs for the first twin-tip skis. Twin-tip skis allow the rider to ski backwards, or switch. A skier can land switch or take off switch. This opens many doors for new tricks to be learned. Today, freestyle skiing consists of aerial tricks, rail tricks, half-pipe, and slopestyle.
Freestyle skiing is a very slim sport. There are other sports out there that are much more popular and much more known, and I think with this in the Olympics, judging by the crazy amount of people that see the Olympics, I think that our sport is going to grow like tenfold and it's going to get really popular really fast, in my opinion. I've already heard so much hype about it. I can't see it not blowing up, and from there on, pros are just gonna push it, and then it's gonna get crazy.
This is footage of the first ever Winter X Games Big Air competition. This took place in 1999. This was the winning trick. Compare that to this footage of the 2013 Big Air competition. This was won by Henrik Harlow, who threw down a revolutionary trick. A nose butter triple cork 1620.
That is the most insane trick that has ever been done in a ski big air. Perfect score, 60 of 50. Currently in first.
It was crazy. And I've seen so many pros do stuff that I dreamed about or I've done in ski games that aren't realistic at all. I've seen a lot of amateurs that are almost pro but not quite do some crazy stuff. The sport is really progressing as a whole, and it's hard to keep up.
I think, it being in the Olympics is just amazing, for our sport, especially just having the opportunity to show the world, kind of not just that we're going to be, we have the opportunity to get bigger corporate sponsors and this, that, and the other thing, but having the ability to show slopestyle and halfpipe, both, huge park aspects of our sport, to the mass audiences and convince a couple more kids out there to get into it is the reason, I want to see it, go that far, and I want to go there just to have the opportunity to be a part of that. It's the first year it's going to be in there. It's kind of like,
it's huge.
It's huge, yeah, no.
So the sport has really progressed, and it's cool to see everyone do their stuff.